Swiss drug maker Novartis betting on drugs to treat heart disease. The company acquiring cholesterol drug maker The Medicines Company for $9.7 billion. Our next guest has a partnership with The Medicines Company. He joins us now to talk about the deal and drug pricing. John Maraganore, CEO of Alnylam Pharmaceuticals. Tell us your relationship in this whole deal. It was your drug that was developed that the medicine company's license that is really behind this whole deal, John?
Yeah, that's right, Joe. We're the inventor of the drug. We're a company that develops RNA interference technology. That's what this drug is based on. And we licensed the drug to the Medicines Company, have been working collaboratively with the Medicines Company through the phase 3 trials that recently have read out. And obviously, we're really pleased that we will now be partnered with Novartis, who will then take on the commercialization of this product. And we're very tied into what's going on with the medicine because we own a significant stake, up to 20% of this drug.
You own 20% of the drug. What does that mean for, let's say it gets finally gets approval, and what do you expect eventually the annual run rate to be globally for it, and what would that mean to Alnylam?
Well, analysts are projecting this medicine to have multi-billion-dollar potential, and obviously we'll get 20% of that top line, or up to 20% of that top line.
That's pretty
depending
good.
on how the sales.
You don't have to do anything.
So
you already did what you had to do.
We innovated it. We helped get it to the hands of the Medicines Company. They've taken it through clinical trials, and now Novartis is going to be the commercializing party.
What's so good about this one? Is this lowers LDL-C. Okay, we understand
That's
that.
Right.
And it can stay lowered, and it's only administered, I guess, twice a year. But is it more efficacious than are there other small molecule RNA interference drugs for lowering cholesterol on the market now or in development?
There aren't any RNA interference drugs for LDL cholesterol on the market. This is going to be the first. But I think very importantly, this is a twice-a-year therapy for the treatment of hypercholesterolemia, which is a major disease with millions of Americans, millions of people around the world affected.
It's expensive. Now, how is it different? The PCSK9 drugs already out there, they lower LDL-C as well with a different mechanism?
Yeah, those are antibodies, and they're given twice a month by sub-Q injection. So the burden is quite high for the patients that have to take them. This is inclisiran, the drug that is now going to be commercialized by Novartis, is given twice a year, which really is a transformative difference for patients.
Is it cheaper?
I think it's too soon to say. Obviously, these are medicines that are not cheap medicines, but obviously Novartis is going to think about the right way to advance this commercially.
Hey, John, let me ask you, RNA interference, obviously, it's a new technology, and there are a lot of potential uses for it. Do you have a platform that this could roll out for other medications, other diseases, other illnesses?
Yeah, we do, and we've been pioneering this space. We just had our second drug approved last week, a drug for a rare disease called porphyria, and we also have another drug that was approved last year for another rare disease called hereditary ATTR amyloidosis for patients with polyneuropathy. So this is a whole platform, and it's a whole new way of treating disease. And we're really excited about now the potential. We have yet another drug that'll have a phase 3 data readout next month. So it's an exciting time for this technology.
Why is it different? Remember antisense? That tried to block RNA2 and it never worked.
Antisense is back. It does work now.
Yeah, it does work now.
Yeah, but those are older technologies.
Are these smaller?
Yeah, we're harnessing. Yeah, Joe, we're harnessing a natural pathway that's in all cells, and that's really the core difference. And the potency of this approach is fundamentally different than other pathways in the past, like antisense. So this is really the future. And we've been really happy to be part of it.
I mean, there's one drug that Novartis has that costs $2.1 million a year for a very small population. Obviously, that's why. But this could be as high as $500,000 a year, right?
I don't think so, no. Joe. This is for a much more prevalent disease, and it's going to be obviously the pricing will be consistent with the value delivered. But it's also going to reflect the prevalence of the disease.
Okay. I mean, we know for sure that lowering LDL is the pathway to stopping that, at least all atherosclerosis or certain kinds of, and this works better than statins or in combination with statin?
Well, it works far more potently than statins. They were able to show an over 50% reduction of LDL cholesterol, even in patients that were resistant to statins. Does that mean you don't get heart disease? Well, I mean, if you can take LDL cholesterol all the way down, you can essentially remove a substantial amount of risk for heart disease. Okay. And that's what's so exciting about this. If we can have 2 injections a year to take cardiovascular mortality off of our tombstone, that's an amazing accomplishment.